Who's sending me messages?
Okay, and we are live. Wait, Hangouts on Air is going away this year?
Oh, yeah, so what's happening is they're going to replace it with something else. They're just going to stop updating it so that way it syncs with YouTube. So, like, I researched it earlier. They'll have, a different version that we can use. It pretty much is going to be the same thing. Maybe I should have my mic next to my mouth. That would probably help. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. That should have been, this should be like a pop-up that comes not when I'm starting the live stream. All right, so hey everybody. Thanks for joining us. My name is Tamara. This is my channel where I talk about books and writing. And we are with my friend Carrow, and we're going to be doing some writing. And Carrow's going to introduce herself while I tweet this link out.
My name is Carrow Brown. I'm an urban fantasy author and a writer for Otherworld Inc. I am here today to work on my newsletter because the newsletter that I have going out next week is actually like a big one, and I have to have people look at it to make sure it's all perfect before it gets sent out. So that's what I'm doing today. It's super exciting. Yeah.
Dana was going to be with us, but I think that she can't. I think that she's having internet issues or something, or something's up with her laptop.
It sounds about right. I know it's been a little weird the last few weeks. Oh my god. How big do I make this?
Excuse.
I'm really tired with MailChimp right now. It keeps pissing me off.
I'm going to use MailChimp until I hit the limit where I have to start paying. And I think I'll use MailerLite.
I've been using Privy for work. I actually like Privy a lot. It takes a little setting up in the beginning, but it's really nice because you can integrate it with your website to do the pop-ups and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really nice. But my big reason is just because I think I'm about to hit the max for the subscriber this fall, and I don't want to pay extra for that. So where I work at Otherworld Inc., they're kind of like, well, you can just use one of the sub accounts, and I was like, okay, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I can't remember why I had chosen MailerLite. It was through some research that I did earlier this year. So I just wrote on the board MailerLite so that I will remember. That's good enough.
Yeah, I think the reason Otherworld ended up going with Privy is because MailChimp and Shopify ended up having a divorce over email rights. That's the quickest way I can say that. And so they ended up going with Privy that will still link with Shopify, which is good because Otherworld sells they sell all kinds of stuff hoodies, plushies. They do all of that. So.
Okay.
You still proofreading? Missa. I didn't mean to say it like that, Missa. You're still doing it just because you had it in all caps.
Right.
Oh yeah, I like the video. She's looking out for us.
Jesse, doing a bunch of things at once probably shouldn't.
Yeah, I was gonna write a scene from finish up this. I've only got 4 scenes left in book 2 to do. And I was gonna write one on here, and I had gotten a head start on it, but it's one of those scenes where I was I was getting emotional while writing it, and I was like, I don't want to cry on the live stream. I'll just wait until it's done.
Oh, cool! Shannon's gonna try to fast draft the reader magnet. That's fun.
What's a reader magnet?
A reader magnet is a freebie that you give out so people will sign up for your newsletter.
Oh, I do that. That works great, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Stephanie's going to try to add another 5K to her Big Bad series.
Do it, girlfriend. You got this.
Ooh. So Misha actually got a notification, so that's exciting. So maybe it worked today. Hey.
It's still acting really weird, and I think it's just because YouTube is still messing with the algorithm. Like, I don't even know right now. And I don't know what's going to happen because I heard there was some legislations coming down hard on the big tech and what they can and can't publish, and when they can and can't change like their TOSs and whatnot. So that'll be exciting. I mean, who knows? Exciting for us, not exciting for them.
Or super pain in the butt, whatever.
I don't know. It's such a weird time for like YouTube right now. I missed YouTube and it was just cute cat videos. Do you remember those days? Those were good times. Or people playing like drums out in the street with like buckets and things. That was great.
It's so weird because the videos that went viral then would not do so well now.
No, they would not. Mm-mm.
So weird.
Yeah, like the prank ones. What's another one that went viral that made everybody like laugh, but then today they would all scream at it.
Like, there's so many things. Do you remember? Oh, this is an old school meme. Like the flying cat that was like, it was just a cat. What?
Is it NCAT, you mean?
Yeah.
I loved NCAT.
But I don't think it would get those kind of hits, and it probably wouldn't get as much promotion. So I don't think it was very long, was it? Or was it like a super long thing that was only actually like 2 seconds long?
Here. It was just 2 seconds, yeah. The internet. Dana's in the chat. Dana, I need you to talk to your provider and tell them to stop breaking your stuff.
See, Michael's going to start his 6th new chapter. Decided to add one in the middle of the story. It apparently changed everything. I love that. And when I mean love, I mean hate that, because I went through the same thing. And it's a pain in the butt. Hey, Deputy. Glad you could be here. Hi, Miss Grant. I joined to lose some brain cells. Well, I guess I don't know. Why? I mean, I don't know. Do you get high from watching other people write? Otherwise, I don't know where you're going to lose these brain cells.
Yeah.
But I mean, do you?
Yeah.
It's your world. Just trying to find these notes. Yeah, there they are.
I think I'm just going to keep drinking coffee until I'm awake. I have been tired for like the last 2 days.
Yuck. I'm just drinking this coffee. I don't even think it's going to make me any more awake. I'm just drinking it at this point.
Michael. Sometimes I come to these chats just to watch see what Michael will say. Hey, it's Stewie.
Why isn't this printing? There we go. I left notes for myself. Past Tamara was trying to hook me up.
Oh, I love when past self like sets things up for future self. Like when I used to be a teacher and I was writing like the individual education plans for students, I would go and do a whole bunch of work ahead of time, and then I would leave a note in the header that says, "Dear future self, this and that is done. You're just waiting to hear from that person." And so, like that was just for me. I had this woman that I worked with. She was like, "You put this in there, and that's not supposed to be there." And I typed back. I was like, "Will you please stop checking on my shit? That's not meant for you." So she's like, "Well, I just want this to be done right." And I was like, "If you want it done right, then you can write it. I've got like 50 other of these to write, so feel free to take them." So just one of those busybodies. You didn't do it right. Mind your business.
People are annoying.
I don't miss teaching. I don't miss it at all. Like, I thought I was going to, but like, it's been 8 months, and I'm still like, I'm sleeping pretty good right now.
You could actually sleep. Holy
Yeah,
crap.
I can sleep. Yeah. Yeah, even my writing group, because they were funny. Because they could tell like within a week after I quit, because before I used to be kind of like high strung, like eyes wide, but like the week after I quit, I was like all lounged back in the chair. I had an arm up. I was like, "What's up, guys?" Yeah, Cox does have us pay a lot. Yeah, that's our regional internet provider over here. I always like how they make new plans out here for us to do, and then we asked to get grandfathered in, because like my husband and I have been like with that provider for like since we moved out here, so it's been almost 14 years. And they came out with a new plan. We asked if we could get grandfathered in. They're like, "No, you can pay into it." We're like, "It's been with y'all 14 years." When do you want to start writing, by the way? Because if you don't stop me, I will just chatter nonstop.
Oh, I was going to start the first sprint at 15 after, and it's going to be for 15 minutes.
Okay, good. Boundaries are set. I will follow those.
Yeah, I was going to stop you.
I know.
It's fine. Don't you worry. I messed up my rank on my demon app.
Oh no.
So I went from, I don't know which thing I was at. I was like at the 9th thing, and now I'm at like the 2nd.
I got really high up there, and then I just started, because I don't always work as hard on the weekends, and so that just started to go. And I got my feelings hurt because I worked really hard for that rank.
Same. I was like, oh, and I hate it. It does like the sad trombone.
Yeah.
So I'm still working.
Dana, you can still join us then. If it works, come. One of us. One of us. What were you about to say before I interrupted you, like the rude person I am?
I don't know. See you, deputy. I went from not having the demon app to still not having the demon app. I gave in. Oh no.
Sarah's here. Sarah.
So yours seems to be populating the comments like 2 seconds before I see them. It's like you're in the future.
I'm in the future. Oh, that's right, because you're on the island, right?
Yeah.
That might be it. You're far away.
Weird. All right, so in a minute, we're going to start our first sprint of my morning. A minor setback. What in the world? Oh, I achieved a minor setback. This app is so weird. All right.
Dana's here. I see it.
What? Data's here?
Yeah.
I made it. Sorry, I'm late.
It's okay. All right, but introduce yourself, and then we're going to do our sprint.
Yeah, I'm Dana Gaulin. I write adult fantasy romance, and yeah, I'm fantastic. So, yay!
That's the best intro ever.
I'm so glad that you can make it. All right, guys. Let's do some words. And
okay. I'm ready.
Right. All right. So we're going to start in 3, 2, fun. Let's go. 15 minutes. All right, time's up. What did you do and how'd you do?
I got 167 words of my author origins tag written out.
Cool.
Yeah, because I've decided I'm not walking into this unscripted. it'll end up being like an hour and a half video. Carrow, you're still muted.
I was in fact not copying and pasting, but thank you for laying that accusation on me, Miss Korean. I'm putting photos into my newsletter that's coming out next week. So I'm looking for one because I saved it and I can't freaking find it anywhere.
Oh, see, Sarah's internet's playing games too.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Found them.
So I was looking over the first chapter. Like the end of my book still needs work, but I want to do the beginning again. I feel like I've missed some points where I need to set up for the mystery in the beginning. So Michael got 280 words for his Mages of Carrow Brown story. And DL got 2 minutes of audio done for a case he's working on.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's right. You do that. I forgot about that.
Sarah ate tacos, I'm going to assume, and Persephone got 540.
Tacos are amazing.
You know, Sarah, I've often thought, like, what kind of a response you would get if you did actually, like, release the first draft. I mean, it would basically, for me, be like releasing my diary into the world.
Wait, you mean like just putting your first draft out there?
Yeah, like she jokingly said, I'm going to stop editing. I'm just going to release my first draft from here on out. And yeah, while I was editing The Awakening, I was getting so frustrated. It was good because I needed to go back and add some things and take some stuff out. But I would get so frustrated and I would tell my editor, I'm just going to release it as is and see how it does.
Oh my God. Y'all living on the edge over there. I don't know how you do it.
Yeah, it wouldn't work out very well.
No.
That was, at one point, there were so many people after they would finish NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writing Month. They would finish 1 month and then the next month they would release it as an ebook and without editing it. They were just like, okay, I finished my book, here you go. Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about because we've gotten submissions and like it's always the worst in January, not December, January, because that's when they all start coming in. And I love you guys, but the first draft is not perfect.
Of course.
No, that's why I'm
perfect.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It would literally be like releasing your diary into the world because it would be just like shit on a page. Pardon my French. What?
All right, so we're gonna do another sprint.
Yeah.
1 minute. So get yourself ready.
No, it's hard. Wine. I think I'm almost done with this. The only thing I need to do, because I'm actually going to have the full cover for next week, and I'm just waiting for her to send it to me. So.
Good.
Oh, Sarah, you have to privately tell me so I can go and read this perfect.
I know. Sarah, we need the dirt.
I know.
All right. So we're going to do the next sprint in 5, 4, 3, 2, go. For 15 minutes. right, time's up. What did you do? How did you do? Oh, I am still not awake.
Right? It's like almost noon here, and I'm right there with you. I'm like, it's time for a nap.
I needed a nap at 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I know. I'm like, I got out of bed at 8:30 and thought I should just go back to sleep.
I am now on chapter 2 of Murder Despair, and it's looking pretty decent so far. I haven't found a lot of mistakes, so that's good.
I did 191 words. There's like 15 questions to this tag, so, and I, gotta make sure I do it right.
I thought I was almost done, and then I started typing more, so I'm hoping I'll be done in the next sprint.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse. Looks like Jesse got a lot done. Michael got 298 words. Shannon got 272 words. Clifton got 353. And DL, 3 minutes of audio. Y'all are kicking butt, doing awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys noticed, or is it just me, that during the summertime you work better at night, like when it's cooler, versus during the day when it's hot and miserable?
I'm not really sure because my husband can't sleep if I'm not in bed with him, so I never have the opportunity to work late at night.
Okay. That's okay, because I'm just like your husband. Mine went for a hike in the middle of the night and didn't get home till 3 a.m. and I was sitting there like, I have things to do tomorrow, jerk.
Yeah, like last night, my fiance, he woke up because I was supposed to be in bed, but it was too early. I could not go to sleep. It was like 9 o'clock. Mm-hmm. So I was like on the couch and I was reading until, I don't know, midnight or something. And he'd gotten up to get some water and I was like, yeah, I'll be in there. It's fine. But I kept reading. So I was like, he's asleep. And then I go in and he's just laid there. And like his eyes are all teeny tiny. I was like, what are you doing? He's like, I was just waiting for you. And I was like, you're supposed to be asleep. Like, you can't even see me right now. He's like, I'm not even tired. 2 minutes later. Oh my God.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Like, you're a mess.
Well, I kept like dozing off, but every time I would doze off, every little sound would like wake me up. And so I finally texted him at like 2:45 and I was like, where are you? And he's like, I'm in the driveway. I was all, arr! And then like, I'm not even kidding. It was like he walked through the front door and I was gone. It's just gone. I was like, you suck.
Sometimes our sleep schedules will get really out of whack and one of us will be having like bout of insomnia. So someone's sleeping in the day, the other one's sleeping at night. That's terrible. That's terrible. I hate those days.
Because then you feel really jet lagged. Like yesterday I had my migraine and I basically slept all day. And then when I finally like got up, I just felt like jet lagged and I kept saying it was Friday. And my husband's like, no, it's Wednesday. And I was like, it can't possibly be Wednesday. It has to be Friday.
You're like, this week has been too damn long. It is Friday. Don't mess with me. It's almost over.
Oh yeah. And I always love it when he's like, check the calendar on your phone. It won't lie to you. Like, it does lie. It says it's Wednesday when it's really Friday. But, oh well. It's all good now. I know what day it is. The garbage man woke me up, so I definitely know what day it is.
See. Misha has 1 done, 6 left to go. Shannon is not a night owl. Whereas Persephone is a total night owl.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up on, like, my family's like a bunch of farmers. Like, we were always getting up at like 4 to like 5 a.m. in the morning, and it used to drive my mom crazy because my mom didn't come from a farmer family.
Mm-hmm.
So she'd be the one that slept until like 9, and my dad and I would be like in the kitchen like at 5 drinking coffee and being like, well, we got some yard work to do.
Yeah. Before I injured myself, I was up before the sun, and I would be to bed by like 9, and that was my normal life. And then after my injury, it all switched. And there are days where I miss being up. Like, there's something about being up before the sun and then watching it rise. It's really cool, but it's been a long time.
I know, like, it's kind of weird because I was telling my husband this because like a couple of months ago, I went to Texas for a seminar. I was there for about 9 days. And every day I was not like with him. I was up at like 4:30. I'm like, well, it's time to get up. And I would just go off and do things. But like the moment I came home, it'd be like, it's 7 and I don't want to get up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm from a family of insomniacs. So
Yeah.
like everyone's always up all night and no one sleeps a lot. It's very unhealthy, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. That's how my uncle back home, he amazes me. Like, he will go to bed at 2 a.m. and be up at 8. Like, up, ready to run the mower. And you're just like, can I have some caffeine first? Or like 4 more hours of sleep. But it's all that fresh air, you know. They don't need a lot of sleep because they don't have all the toxins that we're trying to filter out during the night.
Oh my goodness. All right, so let's do another sprint at the top of the hour. Are you guys good for being on here for like another half hour or hour or so?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can start outlining the stuff I don't want to do on live.
Yeah, I can think about the answers now that I've written the questions down.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, I started doing a video that was, it's not the writing origins tag. I was just talking about it, but I literally went on for an hour.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'm not going to edit all this. I'm just going to go ahead and re-record this.
Yeah, like that's what I did. Like, I just started like just going off, and the first question, it was like 15 minutes later, and I was just kind of like, all right, you know what? Maybe I need to summarize some of these answers. Because you do. I mean, you sit down, you record, an hour and later you're done recording. 6 hours later, you're done editing all the ums and uhs and dead silence, and it's like, no. So maybe I was thinking, if I have my answers ready, I'll cut it down. There won't be so much dead time.
Yeah, I'm going to do some bullet points so I can keep it more concise.
Yeah.
Because I can go on for days.
Right?
You know,
What are we talking about? Going on for days? I just got back.
I was talking about, I recorded a like writing origins video, but it wasn't a tag. It was just me talking about it. And I talked for an hour. So I could just go on for days if I don't rein myself in. So
yeah, I always have to do bullet points for stuff too.
Yeah, I'm going to redo it and do bullet points.
Well, there was a podcast I did, and they're like, yeah, you can come on the podcast and talk. And I was like, what do you want me to talk about? Because if you don't give me, like, a defined thing, I'll just sit there and talk nonstop for 90 minutes.
Yeah. Well, and a lot of these questions are they're about your personal journey, and so when you're talking about craft and how to do something, you can sum it up really quickly. Then when it turns into something personal, like your writing or how you became a writer, I'm getting this look. Okay, I'm gonna have to go. But when you're talking about I don't have to go. I just have to go see what the heck's going on.
Okay.
When you're talking about yourself, it seems like you can go on forever. So anyway, go ahead and get started without me and catch up. Okay.
All right. We are at the top of the hour, so let's do another 15-minute sprint. And on your marks, get set, go. Okay, time's up. How did you do and what did you do?
I'm pretty much done with the newsletter. The only thing I need to do is go back to my main computer and upload some original files because MailChimp is stupid. So.
I did 95 words. I also brought some stuff in from the car and, cuddled a kitten. I'm winning.
Cuddling the kitten is super important. I wish I had a kitten.
Well, she is a very curious kitten. And the other day, she went into my daughter's room and knocked over this giant television that my mom had given to her. And she's been in hiding. The kitten has been in hiding since the television came crashing down. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it scared her. But she's all right now. She's okay. Oh, she's like, yeah, I'm back on the desk.
That sounds like somebody else I know, but she's under the desk.
Yeah. Well, I told my daughter, so my mom had this, it's a flat screen, but it's in the stand that it was on was obviously not designed to have that kind of weight on it. And the TV, I want to say the TV is probably like 10 years old. So I told my daughter, I was like, I don't know how safe this is. And she's like, it'll be fine. So, we did the best that we could to jerry rig it. And the cat knocked it over. And yeah, so now she has no TV, which is fine. I didn't have a flat screen television when I was 14. She doesn't need one either. No.
Oh my goodness. Let's see. What are people doing in the comments? Persephone got 400. DL got 3 minutes of audio. Shannon wrote 22 words and realized she needed a lot of research.
I've been there. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Michael got 163 words. How to take some time to figure out a non-religious way to express karma in order to fit the concept within Haleron's belief system. At least you realize that taking like a modern day concept doesn't necessarily translate into are you doing a fantasy or is this just sci-fi? And I've probably asked you that before and I'm sorry, I don't remember. I'm old.
Yeah.
I am working on chapter 2. And I realized that I hadn't actually mapped out anything in my story. So I was kind of going through and doing that because, it's the beginning of the book. So it's a lot of like where I'm introducing the reader to places. So I start kind of mapping them out just to make sure that they make sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do that because I do like a really small outline in the beginning. I always end up having to rework at the end because if my story decides it's going to go this way, I'm like, well, I'll go with it and see if that works out better. And, about 60% of the time it does.
Yeah.
Other times I end up putting it in the graveyard where it belongs.
Yeah. I think that when I started writing, I didn't have a visual, but then once I did start actually visually mapping things out, the story started to flow better.
Mm.
Yeah, I didn't get lost because there were times where I'd be like, where the heck are we? Let me go back and think about this.
Yeah, exactly. Or, I want to make sure that everything has the same location throughout the story.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And I had been thinking about creating a map for it. I'm still not sure if I'm going to do that, but if I did, it would make things probably easier for me.
Yeah, that's what I did. I got a poster board and I painted it this really cool blue color to represent the ocean or whatever. And then I just got shapes. I went on and I found land shapes that didn't belong to any specific map. And then I just started putting things And yeah, then I had like this makeshift, because I mean, I'm not as cool as all the gamers who can make these awesome, game stuff. So I had to improvise, but it did help. It really did help having like a map.
Hey, Aphrodite. I see her here. I see you.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hey, Aphrodite. Shannon, did you use a particular program to make your map, or did you kind of make a makeshift hand thing like I just did? Oof.
I know there's a lot of map making software out there.
Mhm.
I used one because there's this complete fantasy work that I need to work on at some point, but we're pushing it off. But like I made a map for it. Like it was pretty intense. Like by the time I got done with it, because I know like obviously for like my book that's coming out in August, like I didn't really have to do that too much because I'm using like the modern world. So I'm kind of like if I say Chicago, people usually kind of have an idea of where that is, but you can't really do that in high fantasy world as much. So
Yeah, mine is a pretend town that I made up. So I thought that having a map would could be helpful. Maybe. Just a map of the town. Oh my God. Back is killing me.
you should tell it to stop doing that.
Just tell it to stop being a jerk.
Yeah. I'm helpful.
See, Shannon's like me. We like to color.
I love coloring. Coloring is amazing. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Like sitting here looking forever for this picture. I'm like, where is it? It's right here. In the email where I left it. Yeah, I'm getting tired.
Let's see. Aphrodite, let me look that up for you. There was one, I remember the White Word Nerds did a video about map making that I had found helpful. So let me see if I can find it. And I'm not sure if she used GIMP, or I feel like she used like a different app. Let me see.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, so she used GIMP. But I wonder if I can share this link in the comments.
You should be able to. Oh my god. Oh! Sorry, I just saw like the preview of something. Oh.
There you go. All right, so we're going to do another sprint in like a minute, and then we'll figure it out after that.
Okay.
All right. Excellent.
That's trash. No, that's trash. All the things being moved.
All right, so it's 25 after. So let's start this next 15-minute sprint. 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Yay! Write all the words, or some of them. Time's up. Oh, goodness. How'd you do, and what did you do?
I finished my newsletter, and then I started making Instagram and Twitter images for the next month up until the release date.
I did 232. Now I'm actually answering the questions.
I'm proud of you. Good job.
Right.
I am in chapter 3. And let's see what people have to say in the comments. Yeah, I got 2 minutes of audio. You had a discussion about 8 balls. Intriguing. Jesse worked through a whole lot of the chat. Hey, that sounds like you got a lot more done if you, rather than just listening to us babble. So, good job. Persephone 265. You were texting your husband and cracking yourself up. Awesome. And Michael took a bigger break. That's cool. Star Trek timelines. Never played Star Trek timelines. Is it fun? So do y'all want to do one more sprint? And I think that would give us 5, or do you want to call it and just chat?
I can do another one if you want.
Yeah, I was going to say, I am, whatever you guys want to do.
All right. Well, let's do another one then.
Apparently, I'm using a touch screen. I do have a touch screen. I'm afraid to touch it though, because every time I touch it, it like makes things disappear. So I'm eating crackers, not using a touch screen. Do you guys always get hecklers in your live streams? I've noticed that like the cool people get it more often than like myself.
I don't think he's a heckler. I think he's just new here and he's just trying to hang out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that he likes jokes, or she.
They. How are you identified?
You know, I don't want to misgender you. I apologize for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, dudes. Today's Thursday, and my editor was like, so Tamara, I've noticed
That's a great way to start. So,
I noticed that you kind of disappeared for a minute. And I was like, yes, I did. Sorry. And she's like, are you going to be sending that book to me? Or do you want to try to do this in July? And I was like, oh, hell, my bad. How about Sunday? Sunday. So I have to send it to her on Sunday, or I'm pretty sure she's going to slice my throat. So if anyone's
I'll take your editor because I think my manuscript is cursed right now because every editor who reads it seems to disappear.
Oh, you can't take my editor then. I like her. I don't want her. She can't be cursed.
I was telling my publisher, I was like, can you find somebody who like doesn't disappear? Like that would be nice.
Oh, so is anyone doing any like live streams this weekend?
I missed my 2 this weekend, so I don't think I have anything going on Saturday anymore.
I don't know what my planner says. I don't know what I have going on this weekend.
But if I do one on Saturday, we're going to make it so that Tamara can make it. So we'll schedule a time that Tamara will be awake and we will be awake. Because 8 a.m. on a Saturday morning is way too early for anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like to be like, yes, of course I'll be there. But I mean,
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'll do it for you so we can plan a time so that it's convenient. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I'm liking it.
So yeah, so like for me, 10 is pretty reasonable. So that would be 2 hours later than this stream started.
Yeah, let me go grab my my planner. Let me just make sure I'm not doing anything.
Or like 15 minutes from now, essentially.
So
I don't know.
So like 1 o'clock. Okay. Yeah, I can do 1 o'clock on Saturday.
Okay.
We'll see if Carrow can do 1 o'clock on Saturday.
Excellent.
Because my Saturdays are pretty flexible. I try not to do a whole lot on Saturday.
Okay, I have nothing going on Saturday, but I have a writing date with Writing Wife, so on Sunday. So Sunday's the one day where I'm like, no.
Can you do like 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. Saturday?
Our time? Yeah, I can do that.
All right.
Then I will add it.
Okay.
Let me write that on my board here.
We all get it. Write it down quick.
I will forget. I'm not gonna lie to myself anymore and be like, "Oh, I'll remember that. That's so easy." No, I'll forget.
Yeah.
We have a book sale happening this weekend, but it's Saturday and Sunday, so I'll just go on Sunday.
All right. So if you guys are in the comment section, put that down. Saturday at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. No. Mountain Standard Time. Time zones. So if it's 1 p.m. for us, it would be, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time and 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yay! See, look, Derek's got my back.
Thanks, Derek.
And we're going to do it on your channel, Dana?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And everyone's channels are linked in the description so that you know. And if something weird's happening with Data's internet, then we'll tweet it out to you.
Yeah, I will make sure that everything is good to go. And if it's not, I'll give you like an hour heads up that we need to change the channel.
Yeah, if you can't make it, let me know. I'll host it.
Okay. Okay, but everything better be good.
Teamwork. Yeah.
Yeah. Teamwork makes the dream work. All right, let's see what everyone's saying in the comments here. Shannon's all like, she loves 8 a.m. on Saturdays. Like, I mean, I'm just not ready to talk to people at 8 a.m. on Saturday. I can lay in bed and read a book. And, that's pretty sweet. So Sarah will be on tomorrow. And her link is in the description as well. And if I don't look like a wildebeest tomorrow, then I might horn in on your stream, Sarah. If anything, I'll be in the comments.
Yeah.
Have you guys? I'm totally sidetracking. Have you seen the site, The Image Apothecary? Have you seen that? It's like it's. I really like it. They basically make template images for you to use. That you can put like your book cover on.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I have.
I'm gonna put the link in the chat. I know that you'll have to approve it, but it's in there.
I have an author friend who likes to stay behind the scenes of what's going on, and she sends me links to like really cool stuff. And then I forget what they are until I go back and look at them again.
That's
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. One of my friends who writes romance, because she had like really pretty pictures on Instagram, and I'm like, what are you doing? Because like I can't do that. And she's like, oh, let me tell you the secret. And she sent me this link, and I was like, ow.
Let me approve it. Show.
Yeah, I really like it.
That's cute.
Right?
I was trying to look for So I have a subscription to something, but like I'm using like the Chrome, the invisible Chrome or whatever, so I can't find it. But I can't remember what it's called, so I can just look it up in my email.
Yeah, I'm just getting stuff set up for like August because work is doing a Kickstarter for one of our bigger projects, and then of course after the Kickstarter we have to follow through with all the backings and stuff like that. And I'm kind of like I don't even know when I'm going to sleep during this month. Top of everything, so I'm trying to get it all set up now so I can like at some point.
Wow, I have no idea what this thing is. I used it to create my little like meme ads for Wiped Out and the ones that I have waiting for me to use for Murder to Spare.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What did you have the Imagine a Pocket, and now I can't speak. Yeah, no, she sent me one for, it's DIYbookcovers.com.
Oh, I've seen that. That's good too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's done a couple really neat things.
Yeah, the way that site I linked work is basically it's got like that stuff already done in it, and all you have to do is just replace like the image or the screen or the book cover with your actual thing, and it looks really pretty. I did that with I think I did that with staff meetings, and I did that with toasted marshmallows. Obviously, it's this one.
That's really cute. I like that, toasted marshmallows.
Did
That's
you?
kind of how I feel right now. Yes.
Oh. Okay.
All right. We have totally blown through that break, so let's do this last sprint.
Whenever you're ready, I'm here. I'm willing.
All right, you guys ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you guys in the comments, get ready. Let's do this. Last one in 5, 4, 3, 2, 15 minutes starting now.
good.
And time's up. How'd you do? What did you do? Oh my god.
I think I finished. Yeah, I finished all my admin stuff for the day. It's done.
Awesome.
I forgot to write down. I made a mistake.
Admitting it is the first step. I'm proud of you.
I know. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I did some words. I answered some questions. I have no idea how many words I did though.
That's still good.
Yeah.
Character sheet. Shannon's doing character sheets.
I made a list, a to-do list, and I edited through more of chapter 3. And I replied to my brother because he was calling me, and I sent him a text and told him I'd call him after the stream. And that was about it. I need to do admin stuff. I feel like I have not in a week, so I should probably do something.
I'm good at keeping up with the admin stuff for work, but my admin stuff, like, I'll be like 3 weeks into like not doing any of it. It's like I have so much admin stuff to do.
Yeah.
But like at work, I'm kind of like, I need that here and at this time and in this format, and it will be on time.
Yeah, no.
Let's see.
Wait, shame on me for what? Oh, for not writing down my...
Making a mistake.
Ah!
See, Persephone got 246 words, and DL got 3 minutes of audio. I'm doing some transcription work, and I find it so very tedious. But need to make some extra money.
Mm-hmm.
And Shannon created a character sheet. Persephone got 1,800 plus words total. Nice.
Yeah.
Shannon, are you going to run sprints in the Discord? Oh my gosh. I'm probably going to, like, after we get off of here, I'm going to eat some breakfast or something. And then I'm going to do sprints.
Yeah.
I've got to finish this.
My husband yesterday, because he took the car while I went to writing group, and when I got home, he's like, I got you lunch for tomorrow. And I was like, oh! The weight of my heart is through food.
Yeah. That's what my husband's best friend brought. They went to lunch together, and then he bought me lunch, and my husband brought it home. So I'm like, I've been sitting here, staring at this delicious concoction, and I'm like, oh. But I can't eat it. I can't eat it online because when I do eat it, it's gonna look like one of those crazy mukbangs where you're like, shoving food in your mouth.
Yeah, no, I'm really hungry, and I know it. Like people who are sensitive to like chewy sounds will like get triggered because it's like this big giant salad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Be like shoving oysters down my throat. Ah! Not happening.
Remember, we are elegant and graceful creatures.
Yeah, nah, not when it comes to this. It's so I always say it wrong, but it's called like a chihuahua, and
I have no idea.
What?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay. It's like a Mexican cocktail. It's like all the seafood you can possibly imagine in one mix.
Yeah, I could tell you at me, and I was like, no.
Yeah, and instead of like cooking it, it's cooks in the like citric juices. So good. I'm like drooling about how good this is.
Well, I say that we should stop torturing each other with talking about food and just hop off of this live stream and go eat it. So tell everyone where you are, who you are, all that good stuff. We'll start with... Okay,
yeah.
Go ahead.
I'll go first. My name is Carrow Brown. I'm an urban fantasy author, and I am a writer for Otherworld Inc. I came here today to basically get caught up on my stuff because I didn't want to write the emotional content and start crying on live stream because that's embarrassing. I have a newsletter coming out next week. If you're not signed up, please do. I have some really big goodies in there, including a chapter from my book that's coming out in August. So if you want to check that out, that's the easiest way to do it. And then you can unsubscribe afterwards if you're not interested. My feelings will not be hurt, but I will know. So.
Awesome. Sorry, I was reading the comments.
Yeah, I was trying not to read while I was talking because I always do.
I know. I'm like, what's going on? I am Dana Gaulin. I write adult fantasy romance. You can find all my good stuff at danagaulinwrites.com. And if you sign up for my newsletter, you can get a free copy of The Awakening through Smashwords. Yay!
Yay! And my name is Tamara Woods, and you've been on my channel where I talk about books and writing and occasionally make videos. But I do these live streams like every week, so I'm here. I now have a Patreon, so if you're interested in checking that out, you should look for the link in the description. Also, this month for Writer's Workshop, we are going to be talking about The Last 50 Pages by James Prescott. I can't remember his name. Sorry. But if you look at The Last 50 Pages, I think that was the only book that popped up.
Yeah, I saw that in Amazon. I was really curious about it.
So it's a book about basically how to create a good ending for your book. So
I think a lot of people need to read that because I've read some books where I get to the ending and I'm like, what happened?
Yeah, I think that happens. I think that's like fairly common. So that's why we decided this would be an excellent addition to this Writer's Workshop library, so to speak. So that's the last Saturday of this month at 2 p.m. Eastern. I will be here. I'll be posting some videos soon, so keep your eye out for that. Our YouTube links are in the description, as well as the general live stream schedule that the AuthorTube Tribe kind of does. I feel like we call ourselves like the AuthorTube Tribe now. That's a thing.
Well, it's on our shirts. It's official.
We've identified ourselves.
Yeah, Aphrodite named us the tribe, and so we officially have T-shirts.
So it's a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing. It's a real thing.
It's a thing, yeah. All right, let's go eat. I'm hungry.
Thanks, y'all, for coming. Thanks for joining me, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.
Awesome. Bye.